Okay, folks, many of you are going to remember the video I made last year. It's still on YouTube, of course. I wanted to make a new one because there has been significant changes since the last video, and I'm pretty much calling this done. Well, done for now anyways. So I'm gonna give you a little tour. We're gonna go inside in a second, but the outside stayed pretty much the same. Most of my improvements were done on the inside. Before we get in there, this is not a livable house. I built this to be more of a man cave, party barn kind of thing, so I don't want you to think I'm trying to build a house. This is just something I put in my backyard. Have a house right there. This is just additional space I wanted to build to use, whatever the family wanted to use it for. Took a lot of heat last year, as some of you will remember. I am quite a Donald Trump fan and still am. Love everything he's done. Some of you are going to go bananas for me saying that, but whatever. This is my taste. You're going to see my decorating in here. It's definitely political, and if you don't like it, that's fine. The idea is not to sell you on Donald Trump. It is just to show you what I did in my backyard. By myself in my spare time over the last 2.5 summers or so. So with that in mind, let's go in. Those of you that are absolutely sickened by Donald Trump, go ahead and click off. So, all right, here we go. As we walk in, immediate changes you'll see from the last video is I got the high definition cable TV out here. I got the bar all installed with 6 chairs. My buddy built this bar for me, did a really great job. It is the 4th of July. We just had a family gathering, so you'll see an extra table or two we have in here that's not normally here, but it was for the family gathering we had today. So picked up an old antique bench here. And this is the part some of you folks are going to freak out on. Yeah, that's actually a real signature, too, by the way. Along with Rudy and Newt and Ronald Reagan, the great one. And a few other things you lefties are going to start freaking out on. But again, it's okay. I'm not really here to sell you on anything other than what I've done with my time for the last several months or so. Wife and I are both into rock and roll. Over 80s teens, grew up on this stuff. So if you don't like 80s hair metal, that's fine too. But I do. I'm a big Triumph fan. Those of you remember the Canadian Trio, that is my band right there. So we had a whole special corner of just Triumph stuff. But whatever. All right, enough of my memorabilia crap. Got a 1940s refrigerator I restored, put over here. Holds all the adult beverages. It's pretty cool to have something that, I remember when I was a little kid, we had this old school refrigerator and I found one just like it and restored it, so pretty cool. Many of you will remember last year I was talking about making an extra room for my wife. She had her own little crafts area here. She ended up not really using it too much and decided to give me the space to add to the overall barn. So we removed the wall here and secured the upstairs, obviously, because I removed all the the boards out of here, so we had to extra support it. So did that the correct way, I hope. No one's fell through the ceiling yet, or building has not caved in yet, I should say. I'm kidding. Like I said, normally this is not, there's no table in here, but as I said, we had a family gathering today, so we kind of brought the lawn furniture inside just temporarily, and I haven't got around to moving it out. But this is an 8x12 space, bump out kind of thing, so it added quite a bit of extra square footage to this area. The barn main part here is 12 by 24. It is a 2-story that I built, and it was a little bit narrow, once I got the bar in here. So the extra space that my wife sacrificed for her craft area was nice. So now we have more party space, family space, or whatever. I bought the matching floor. We had two different styles of floors, but once we knocked the wall out, I had to match the floors, of course. So I did that. This is that lock together stuff. It's like $2.40 a square foot. I got it at Mr. Seconds, and that's really good stuff. I really like it. It's a floating floor kind of thing. So that is pretty much, you know, the downstairs. Going up the stairs, well, as far as my construction too, I did everything extremely heavy duty. Those are 2x10s. There is not a single 2x4 in this whole building. The walls are 2x6s. There is R19 insulation stuffed everywhere. All the walls stuffed in the ceiling that when we get up there, we'll show you that. Really insulated the hell out of this place because we are in Syracuse, New York, and we get cold. But as far as the building, like I said, the other video talked about the building itself, but it's definitely built to withstand just about anything. It's certainly built better than my house is, to be quite honest about it. So anyways, that is the downstairs. Oh, I did have a couple other little features I put in. That is actually Sirius XM radio. Got that installed out here. And also there's our rotor. We have a high-speed internet out here also. So, and obviously the cable TV down here. So going upstairs, I'm going to give you a warning here. It's a little bit busy, but I absolutely love it. Just real quickly, I hired a friend of mine that's he's a graffiti artist, but he's very talented artist, period. And he kind of gave him the free reign to do whatever he wanted up here in this room, and he did. So you're going to see his artwork up here. Some of you may hate it, but that's okay. I love it. So here is the upstairs. It's fully carpeted, of course. Got a sofa and love seat that we found on Craigslist, nice condition. And up here, this is where my friend Monty Esposito, his name is, went bananas and painted whatever he wanted to. We're a big SU Orangeman fans, so there's our logo, Otto the Orange. Painted him and gave him a rock and roll guitar, pretty neat. Gotta have a dinosaur, that's for sure, and a pterodactyl. And it wouldn't be home without a volcano, right? And here's where you lefties are really gonna love it. We named this place Trump Tower, and Monty was nice enough to go ahead and put that on the walls, and we know who that is. And up here, this is kind of where my kids do hang out a lot. TV up here, they have their PS3 here. And they spend a lot of time just, hanging with their buddies and, playing video games and doing that sort of stuff. I put an air conditioner up here because obviously it got really hot. So it took care of that problem. This is a room I didn't know what to do with as far as decorating it because the way I did the trusses and the way the ceilings are, you really can't really hang posters up here or pictures because of the angle of the walls. So, having an artist come out here and do his thing was really the way to avoid having to try to figure out how to hang photos or something up here. So, you may hate it. That's okay. We love it. I think he did a great job. And it's very comfortable up here. So, heading back down. Anyways, like I said, this was that sat in my front yard during the campaign season. Now, of course, it's here. I really enjoyed doing this. As I said in my other video, I had priced out what it would cost to have this built, and it was astronomical. The pricing was just outrageous. So I decided just to kind of take it on myself and do it at my own pace, which I did do, and it took a long time, 2.5 years, which I know is kind of crazy. But it was just in my spare time in the summer months, and eventually it all came together. So it really is it's a great room. We had a Like I said, a bunch of family over today. It was real nice, real comfortable. And yeah, we all agree, Muhammad Ali, that's the champ right there. Can't argue with that. The one thing we can all agree on, I guess, right? So anyhow, I'm not sure what else to say about it, but it is pretty much officially done. There was some discussion, you know, what to do with the ceilings, if I sheetrock it in or paint it or stain it or whatever, and I just decided that I like it just the way it is. So I'm gonna leave it right alone, make it a little rustic looking. So I'm happy with just the way it is. I'm not sure what else to tell you about it here. Again, my wife was okay with losing the little craft area. I'm very happy about that. It really did open it up. Without this space, it was kind of small in here. But unfortunately, I built it as big as I was allowed to. The county here, if I built it any bigger, I would have raised my property taxes. So I built it as big as I could, and actually I kind of snuck this 8 by 12. I really wasn't supposed to do it, but I did it and told them about it afterwards, and they signed off on it. So kind of got lucky on that one. But that is pretty much it. If you want to see more, talk more about the construction, my other video was on here. I talk a little bit more about, you know, the specifics, I guess, but I just kind of wanted to show you the finished product. At some point, whether it's this fall or next year, I'm going to be knocking this wall out and building a little addition on the other side of this wall, putting a little bathroom in. Not sure what I can get away with doing, to be honest. I may have to be a little hush hush on that, and I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to figure something out. But that's probably not till next year. So, all right. Well, there's the updated barn, shed, man cave, tiny house, but not really, because there's no bathroom and no kitchen. But again, I didn't intentionally build a tiny house back here, and at 650 square feet, it's really not a tiny house, I guess. But it is certainly a fun area and a fun space that, you know, the family, all of us have used. So, all right, that is pretty much it. I hope you lefties take it easy on me. If you want to bash Donald Trump, go ahead, but man, it's not what's going to bring us together. So I hope you all don't do that. But I know some knuckleheads are. But so be it. All right, folks, that's it. Take care.